soca king. I can't make with the soca king. I call the mental hospital. Come quick to avoid a funeral. A man came in my house to beat me. He came in my house to fight me. I belong to the house of music. He's either crazy or real sick. But I don't want to sing that soca folk. I don't want to sing that folk. Just don't want to sing that soca folk. I don't want to sing that soca folk. Was confusion. I was transformed to a demon. I got mad and my eyes got red. Only wicked in my head. My blood hot till it violent. I vex now a feeling to fight him. He beat me. He came in my house to fight me. I belong to the house of music. He's either crazy or real sick. But I don't want to sing that soca folk. 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 Sick. Mommy beat me with music stick. If I over. And I don't want to sing that soca folk. Just don't want to sing that soca folk. I come to the house of music. Be either crazy or real sick. I don't want to sing that soca folk. I don't want to sing. I said I don't want to sing that soca folk. for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come.
And just a man moving to the land with a plan African. You better understand. Make the man for me, to you, to the nation. So come on, man, raise up your hand and unleash the vibes in this contraception. Feel the rhythm of the black man in me, the African. I call from the motherland. Understand?
The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm of the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm of the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. And when the man, yes, the man, he come with the plan. You know that he come to play. And when he start to fling tune, you have to give room, cause he come like king for a day. And when he come with the drum and fling down rhythm, you feel you start to swing. But don't be scared, don't be dread. Your body being fed, cause the chantel now start to ding. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come.
Well, now the world is wrong, and wrong is the world. No matter how you try, space not a circle. It's shoot for two, the sound of the drum. The rap so man come to fling down with them, with a different kind of rhythm and a different kind of style. See this rap so man versatile. So understand the vibe that are kicking up. Understand the vibe that are kicking up. Understand the vibe that are kicking up. Understand the vibe that are kicking up.
The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. The rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man. The music now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. Now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. The jam is for you and for me. The jam is for everybody. To the rhythm and the jolly man drum. The music now start to come. The music now start to come.
I'm talking loud and clear. I'm pleased to hear. I want back my carnival and I care. We got to settle a score, so prepare for war. I want back my carnival just as before. So for carnival coming, yes, in 1 June we protest, we protesting from Monday to evening. Captain, beg him. Me can't play the mark that they're playing. It's too up and see the charging.
Good evening, bonsoir tout le monde. Bonsoir. Welcome, bienvenue, and welcome to Lakou, the last of Lacouray in Lakou. So, woo! It's a real pleasure to welcome you here again. Some of you are like, it's new family. I see you all the time. It's a good thing. It's a blessing to have all of you here. My name is Dara, and I am one of the founding members of Eintou. And on behalf of my sister Tilla and myself and my mother, Miss Eintou, and the young generations, we want to say thank you for the support that you've given us over the years, and for the new friends that we are making. Thank you for becoming part of our extended family. We give yourself a round of applause for that. We're going to start as usual. Everything that we do, we pay reverence to our ancestors, to the people who went before us and on whose backs we walk. We give thanks, offer water to Ma'ile, as is said in the Yoruba tradition, to the earth. Water is cooling, water is life. Water finds a way through every obstacle. It moves around, through, above, and beyond all obstacles. So water is precious in many ways. This evening we offer thanks for life, for health, for strength, for the fact that we could be here this evening to have this conversation. We give thanks for the panelists who took the time to give of their energy, of their knowledge, and wisdom. We give thanks and we ask that I have this conversation that move the narrative about our carnival forward. Our carnival is so rich, it's so rooted in ancestral energies and values that go back centuries. And our painful history often hides this from us. So we offer our prayers that this evening we continue to build bonds. This evening we continue to build friendships, but to build knowledge. And that our words, as we share our words, we share our thoughts, that we come to this conversation in seriousness, that we come to this conversation with a sense that we are here to make a change. We give thanks and we ask that for positive energies that you, Orishas, as we believe, and you can call on the ones that give you strength. We ask that the Orishas and the ancestors be with us this evening, give us good weather, and give us good talk. All right? So we give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Give thanks. And pass over now to my sister Attila.
Oh God, they could give me a round of applause. Oh God. Well, they're saving all the energy for Iron Park or something. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Good evening. Yes, Miss. Good evening, bonsoir. How are they going? Ole, all right? You there? How much are you sleeping? Sleep is a concept right now for me. Yeah, it's a lot. I am missing my day right now, so that means I'm not performing preliminaries on Sunday. But yeah, the things that we do for the work that we have to do, some things always have to get sacrificed. And, you know, and this is a space of great sacrifice. What you're seeing here is blood, sweat, a lot of tears, quite a bit of cussing, but a lot of prayers and thanksgiving as well, because Lakou is a dream that has come true for us after many years of plotting, saving, and petitioning, and quarreling, and figuring out, and pivoting, and turning around, and, you know, this is what this space represents. So welcome to Lakou. If you don't know, Lakou means yard, the yard. And we stands for many things. It stands for yes, the West Indies. It stands for, and I mean, you know, even the word West Indies is an acknowledgement of that psychopathic racism whose name will not be called, made a mistake and in the wrong direction, right? But the Lakou is for the people of Haiti who still for being this free black republic in the world. And so we honor the language of rebellion here. Give that a little round of applause. Give that a little round of applause. Getting a little thing here. Let people know we have Accra and mango. It reach. This is our real best Accra, and it's actually also gluten-free. It's made by a sister called Liza Miller and her daughter Sahai. And they're doing a new line of gluten-free foods that have a little local flavor, right? So support them, right? And support us too. That would be nice. Thanks. Right, okay, but we come here to do plenty of things. And one of the things we come here to do is talk about this thing called carnival, this wild thing called carnival that all of us love so much, and the air is changed, and we seem to find a fountain of energy from somewhere to do all the things that we have to do and all the fed that we have to go to and up for work really fresh in the morning. But what we're talking about tonight is mass performance and protest. And for us, we see, yeah, you're about to like I'm at that, of course. Oh God, Trinidad. And that's just a car. A little whining break. Okay, thank you. Right. That's also part of the process and the performance, right? Cool. We have three amazing people to welcome on the stage this evening. I'm going to start with the littlest but the tallow-wise. She's even shorter than Miss Eintou, which is like even a crazy thing to... Her name is Andishire Bernard. She is the only fire-breathing baby doll. And you will see her on Cambule morning accusing men in the audience and also giving somebody the chance so that she could go and blow her. She's a very responsible mother, you see. Andishire has been part of the cast of Cambule for many, many moons, although she very little bit and she's young. But she's been with us since teenage years, since schoolgirl days. Not that schoolgirl days all that far away, eh? But yeah, thank you very much for acknowledging my joke. And Andishire is here to talk with us about her practice as a jab. Come through now, Andishire. Come and sit down right here by me. Okay, next we have a man who went viral last year, chasing down a couple of ladies who were like, "Oh, look at that mask," and then he started, and it was on this street too. Way, that's something. Nickolai Salcedo is a multi-hyphenate performer, actor, frontman of the band Gazette, which is a neo-Kaiso wildness that, so something, but it makes sense, it totally makes sense. You would have seen him on screen in things like Hero, Story of Ulrich Cross, playing the lead role as Ulrich Cross. He's also a member of the National Theatre Arts Company. He's do that. He's a Tingerarian, right? So please come up. And he's leading this bat mass this year. So he's here to talk to us about bat process. And last but by no means least, I call her the mighty shortfoot. But her actual government name is Dr. Eintou Springer. I mean, I could say that's her best work, right? But check her, she's shaking her head. This is your fault, and this is totally your fault. So take responsibility for your work, right? She is a poet, a playwright, a cultural worker, retired librarian, elder of the Orisha community, agrarian, boss cook, ace Obia woman, CL, very interfering mother, all of those things. So please welcome Miss Eintou. All right, so when you're talking about mass protest and performance, and I want to just ask everyone to begin, what is your preparation process for when you're working on a performance, whether it is a mass performance or any sort of performance?
For me, hi, good night, everyone.
Good night.
For me, I think my process is I think like I'm an actor, so I think my process when it comes to playing mask kind of comes from the same space. There's at first a kind of emptying out of myself to assume another character, as the case may be, and with mask it's a little bit extra special because it's the mask, and that feeling of, you know, well, now I'm really not any longer me. I bear no resemblance, you know, and I can free up a bit. So for instance, I walked in here tonight in costume, but it still took me like 5 minutes before, you know, I was like the road, and because I remembered the fact that it was on the street that the thing happened, and I think it wasn't opposite there, but I was like, let me just go out on the road and go out there and see the cars and stretch my arms out a little bit, stretch the wings out and embody. And from the time I start to do that, then there's a whole mental shift that happens with me, where I now feel like, yeah, well, now we left wherever we were now, we're somewhere else, we're somebody. Just the reactions, a couple of people were like, oh, God, and, you know, who's going by booze or whatever. So.
Good night, everyone. To build on what he said, because I'm also an actress, on top of the actor's perspective, where you have to build this character, particularly the job, is about paying homage to those that came before, and most importantly, pouring the libations for them and acknowledge their presence, to say a little prayers and ask for a safe performance, because something like a job in particular, especially if you're blowing fire, is a risk. And you also have to ask that you, as the actor or the actress, is able to control, because there are people who catch power, who manifest this great mask, as he put it, and most importantly, you have to ground yourself. I try really hard to ground myself as best as possible. The press is just the tip of the iceberg with the amount of work that you have to do to correctly represent what the mask is, you know? So, yeah.
Hi, good night. No, you all hear me, right? All right. Okay, actor's voice. I started in theater many years ago. And I just want to share, because I'm basically a storyteller, I will just share the